Game 3.
Yeah.
I think Bradley's going to join us.
I don't know his name.
He's on our team.
Josh is the one playing now.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go into game number 2 here of this 4th best of 3.
I think it's going to be
Do you want to come?
Gonna swap out.
Oh man.
Do you want to swap out? Your
Okay.
choice.
Okay.
So where's
Countdown's finished, guys.
I'm back.
And Bradley's back.
I am
Your favourite caster.
I can only stay here for like
Am I?
20
Am I
minutes.
really?
You're my favourite caster.
So how did the first game go? Was it close? It looked pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty much actually. Let's just get over the intros and then we'll talk about it. This is game 2. Down in the bottom right hand corner, we have our Zerg player from Imperial. He's up 1-0. It's FIGARO.
We're sitting down. Walks down.
And down here in the bottom left, we have our Cambridge player, our Terran. It is Infy. Playing in the light blue trunks.
Can this map be horizontal? It might be able to be.
I don't think so, but
Well, it is
Infy
horizontal.
says it can.
Well,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
horizontal.
I thought he asked diagonal.
Right. Okay. Well, they have been horizontal. Let's
Yeah,
hope
interestingly
count.
they are. So yeah, it'd be.
And this is a fresh map for us today. We haven't seen it yet.
No, not at all yet. So that's kind of interesting.
We'll see how that influences the way the game shapes up. Last game, Infy went for a really heavy commitment to Reaper harass. Actually, 5 Reapers, and then followed it up with a standard like Marine tank pressure. And the Zerg just really had quite good defense. Did very nice counter attack with the Zergling meleeing, couldn't quite break through, and from there basically just sat back and let Infy, if I'm honest, throw away a lot of units from unsuccessful drops.
Yeah.
So maybe the drops will be more successful this game. Maybe Infy will just reel it back in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see. We have a pull first for our Zerg player.
Yeah, not going to expand straight away, worried that he is directly next to his opponent, which he is. Doesn't want any shenanigans happening when he's already 1-0 up in the series. So that makes sense. Definitely.
Best of 3 is quite different to ladder game. Don't forget, you're playing against the same opponent again and again. So mixing it up is very important, getting inside the head.
That's definitely true, because once you've played someone once as well, you can make a lot of assumptions about what they might do next time. Which may or may not be true, depending on the kind of mind games your opponent is playing. A Reaper's on the way.
Yeah. Interestingly, he went for pull first on this map, being a massive and 4-player map. Maybe that's part of the decision why he went for it, because it's not expected.
And quite a chunk of lings, actually.
Yeah.
He still hasn't expanded. It looks like he wants to put on a bit of pressure.
His first Overlord will confirm where his opponent isn't, but he still doesn't know where opponent is. And this SCV, if you take a look, I think it's going to spot all these lings. Yeah, he doesn't hide them.
Every single ling.
Sees 6 of them coming out. Let's see where he decides to send them. If he goes,
I think he's going
cross map or
diagonal.
It looks like he might be.
Although no, he's just got to go via the Zelnaga. So
it's a wise choice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Poke the Zelnaga, see if you can get any more information.
Back home, we have a bunker going up, which is a great decision from our Terran player.
Well,
and, factory.
Infy must be pretty suspicious right now, having seen that many lings, and also having seen his opponent ask, is this map cross spawn or not?
That's
he
very true.
Kind of works out what that's about now. Reaper's chasing away the lings. Lings trying to try and get us around. Oh, they could have done. They did.
And the Reaper goes down.
That's bad micro.
It's a little bit sloppy there.
Yeah, he just wasn't paying attention. The lings didn't even get a full surround.
Yeah.
Actually,
back at home we have 2 Marines, third one being built. So the Zerglings certainly won't do any damage, but could have been a much more solid hold. And
speed is finished now, though, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think
this SCV isn't going to be able to expand down here, that's for sure. There he goes, dying. And then
Widowmine is coming as well. This is a very easy hold for my Terran player. Let's see how he chooses to follow up. Actually, he's making a second bunker. He's actually overacting quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he needs that. The expand is the right idea. I think he does want to get the expansion down now that his Zerg opponent has already got one down himself.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to get 2 behind there.
Really, that's why keeping the Reaper alive is so important, because then he would be able to send it across the map and scout that, it's not a Baneling nest, it's not a massive all-in, it's just, transition into kind of...
At the moment, he has no idea that his opponent has expanded, unfortunately.
You're right. And these Zerglings up here probably just waiting for counter-attack opportunity.
Widowmine cheekily hanging around on the edge. Might catch this Zergling at some point. Who can say?
Ooh, a supply block.
Yeah,
Didn't
weird
overlord
supply
got
box
killed or
FIGARO. Yeah, one must have died somewhere. I'm not quite sure why that happened. Because his Marines haven't. He's not really seeing a lot of the map right now,
Maybe
is
didn't
he?
extract it straight. Something like that.
Yeah, that's all that's going on over here. Is just this map. Quite possibly.
So yeah, after that early game excitement, now we're transitioning to something a bit more standard. Having said that, we do now have a Roach Warren, which...
Quite an early Roach Warren. Looks
Yeah.
like FIGARO wants to carry on with the aggression. He doesn't want this game to run long like last time, I guess.
No, and I think with the stim timing here, our Terran players are not really going to have an amazing defense set up if the Zerg really goes balls to the wall with the
I think the Zerg can get there long before Stim is done.
Definitely.
Maybe even cancel it if he's lucky.
Yeah, he's ahead on drones. Obviously, he's got a second base up and running, whereas our Terran players' orbital is only just finishing in his main base. So actually, Zerg's in quite a good position. I think it's very reasonable for him to just send a couple of roaches across the map, put on some pressure, maybe force the expansion to lift off if it ever gets there.
Yeah, I
we'll just
agree.
see how much he commits here.
There's one Marine going out to do a bit of scouting. The Ling's still waiting nearby in case they can mess up his day.
But 9 roaches, that's
Yeah,
not a
this
gentle
is
push.
aggressive.
This is a big shove.
This is a 2-base 7 roach rush
11,
almost.
12, this is a lot.
Yeah, this is all in.
However, look what
arguably.
we see. We see 2 more Widow Mines.
There are a lot of Widow Mines going on right now.
Medivac is here now. If the Widow Mines can get good connections, that will be really, really good for our Terran player. This Marine...
This Marine's going to scout them, which is really nice for Infy. Like, he
see.
loses them, but at least he knows now what he's up against. The command center's like, nope, I'm not going out there because bad things are going to happen to me.
Yeah.
Gets the bunker down,
Quite
gets
like the
more
Widow Mine
Mines
placement,
out.
actually. It
This
might get
Widow
triggered
Mine-
by a single Zergling. He has to be careful. And he actually needs to
Widow-
get his defense set up soon because the roaches are knocking on his door. At least the bunker is now filled.
There go the Widow Mines putting down. It would be nice to see like one of them over here,
be
just
honest.
not leave a gap where he can get through because he can get right through there.
I don't think our Terran player has enough. This is just so much
Look at the
Zerg.
supply difference.
However, these Widow Mine shots are... Oh, those are
Oh god,
perfect.
that was brutal.
Those are very good. but
Knocked
that's
him
it.
down 10 supply immediately. But yeah, what's
Great
he got to
micro.
answer this?
Great micro picking up the Marines, saving
Like-
them in the medevac.
FIGARO has a brief moment now where before the Widow Mines come back off cooldown where he can do some damage.
I think he might break
Did
through
Stim
the
finish?
wall. Yes, it has finished.
Stim's finished,
Will-
but he's only
will
got
he-
a handful of Marines.
This is going to be really close. Will he be able to break down and get up the ramp before the
if
Widow
he-
Mines recharge? No.
If
Those
he-
are going to be huge.
Yeah, the Widow Mines are back, which is really bad. Although,
Two of
very
them.
cleverly placed Zerglings.
Yep.
Triggers 2 of them. There is one more, which he needs to...
Oh,
no,
the
no,
Banelings
no.
all get shot down.
Oh, that is absolutely diabolical.
However, our Terran player is really falling behind. He's not like making SCVs, so actually he's quite
Yeah,
down.
he's still trapped in his base.
Economically.
Supply block now as well.
Oh dear.
That's really not going to help.
Come much shield on the way, and our Zerg player.
The
Oh, no,
Widow
actually
Mines are
gives
going
up.
to reset again. See, I think FIGARO could have won there had he not just forgotten about this one extra Widow Mine.
Yeah, very much.
Although, Jesus Christ.
I think
Look
I
how
sense
many
a bit of
things are
indecision from our Zerg player. He keeps coming, pulling
That's
back.
why he's indecisive.
Ooh, but he
Because
hasn't
this is
spotted
coming
it.
for his base. Yeah, but I reckon he had a feeling that something might be coming.
Oh
He
dear.
probably should have gone home because he's in deep trouble now. Terran's
command-
trying to expand again.
These Widow Mines are going to be
Gonna go
really,
in.
really useful. He sends a couple of
Widow
links
Mine.
to trigger them. This is great play. The tank
Widow
actually,
Mine.
there's a tank there too. That's going to do the world of good. And in the meantime, the medevacs have unloaded.
Yeah, they're not doing anything, mind you. Here
Go,
they
go, go into the mineral line, and there's roaches there.
There's absolutely nothing to hold it here.
The Zerg's pulling back. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
there's like has to, he's got nothing at home. Like, what's he going to defend this with? One queen? Nope, it's already dead.
He's targeting down the lair. This could be huge. And let's be honest, the Zerg army is not getting back in time. If he targets
gonna
it
be
down,
really
it will
close.
go. Let's see what he
Things back
focuses
in
down.
here.
He's focusing it. He's
He's
focusing
not
it.
going to get it. No, there's no way he's going to get it.
So close. It's so close. He's got it.
Got it! Crikey.
That is a great
Got
pickup
it with
there.
3 Marines to spare. Pretty lucky. Pretty
That was
lucky
tight.
indeed.
Now let's see if he can use that momentum to secure his expansion, which
Well,
is
yeah, he's got it down.
12-minute expo.
Mules for days, though. That's the thing about Terran is he's had this bad boy sitting down there,
Yeah.
generating energy, and he has 5 mules. That's going to do wonders to his economy, which I can't remember what letter it is, but we'll go
Iggy maybe.
I for income. There we go.
Income.
Look at that, nearly doubling the Zerg. Actually, over double the Zerg's income right now because Terran is something. And
very good, I think you were going to say.
Yes,
there.
very good. That's what I was looking for. Figaro's got to come up with a backup plan now because he's really screwed the pooch on his aggressive play here. Now he's going to quickly fall behind. Like his worker count is only slightly more. It should be better considering how long he contained his opponent for.
Yeah, he's going to get the upgrader lead as well. The +1 attack coming down before really the engineering phase finish. Yeah, the mutas are out. They should be able to push away any drops that come back in. From here, I think the game's going to stabilize and just become a little bit of a macro fest for the next 1 or 2 minutes for big army clashes. And Terran is somehow really caught up on the SCV front. I guess with all the drop killing SCVs, our Zerg player hasn't droned up to replace them. Zerg on 3 base with 39 drones strikes me as woefully underprepared.
Sling's seen it, and these mutas are going to be like, nope.
Nom nom nom. Will he get any Marines out?
He should drop 1.
1, 2, 3.
That's more than he probably should have got out. If Figaro had micro correctly, he could have shut that down a lot quicker.
Yeah, no mutas coming down. However, you know,
more upgrades on the way. Carapace.
I'm quite liking this Marine tank follow-up from Infy, and somehow he's thrown in a 3rd CC. I didn't notice that coming down. So he's getting 3 SCVs at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's not going to be
pushing out onto the map. I don't think
so. And the Widow Mines. Oh, this get quite a good hit, but fortunately for him, there's no banelings around. Otherwise, he would have got
detection now. But yeah, he just doesn't have the gas because he's only just got to 3 base. Hasn't taken both of the geysers. He has no gas to be making banelings and mutalisks. He's still producing the mutas back here.
Well, 4 banelings, 6 banelings on their way, and actually just have a look at that army supply tab. 73 for Terran and only just hitting 50 for Zerg. He does need to split very well here. Baneling speed is done. He's engaging off creep, but those Marines need to pull back.
Well, I mean,
can he fire these banelings?
He's got the supply lead already. It's kind of impressive.
Close these.
Last episode. Oh, he's managed to hold a full base.
Very good. Good target fire there at the end.
Yeah,
now he can push and really converge on this mineral line. If he sieges that tank up quite conservatively, he doesn't want to extend too far.
Yeah, that's a good place to be. It's a nice area to be. The Marines to poke forward a bit with the tank. Behind there goes the mutant.
Forcing the mining stop at this 3rd base.
Which is terrible because he still has
the Widow Mines need to burrow. They really need to burrow. They're just
standing there watching. Look, he's happy over there. And that queen killed it.
Oh, there's a meter. That's not too bad. And he escapes with the medivac, which is always a good thing. But look at the upgrades. They're just about to finish for our Terran player.
Terran does have the army supply lead still. He can just keep on with this pressure probably and be alright for himself.
Oh, that's a bit of a miss rally, but somehow works out. Doesn't want to lose them though. He could bait them onto a very juicy Widow Mine. It looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. How many kills
terrible. Figaro heavily overextended there. Backing up now, but it's not necessary.
So our Terran player takes a momentary supply lead. I would like to see him get his 3rd base up and running during all of this. Scan to kill creep. This is really good. I think he's got a very good position here. He's beginning to like impinge and isolate the 2 Zerg bases.
Nearly pinced it into the natural, but didn't want to get trapped. But of course, he's just able to lift up and head off. What's going on then over here? Our Terran is expanding again over to in a ninja expand.
I can't believe that's his 4th CC. Why doesn't he float down his 3rd CC? I don't know.
Because it's busy making SCVs. You can't lift off when you're making SCVs.
That's
true.
That's true.
But yeah, he's now technically almost sort of a base ahead, or at least at the very worst equal with his Zerg opponent.
A great position for Terran. He's basically equal economically. He's got a bigger
comes
army.
Another push.
Yeah, and
this could be a
those meters. They're dropping down quite heavily in army supply.
Here come the Banes, here come the Banes!
Oh, what a big Widow Mine here.
That was huge. And now Figaro doesn't really have a lot else.
Yeah, I think this 3rd base is forfeit almost. He should transfer these drones away perhaps.
Trying to make a 4th, but it's not going to work.
Amazing bailing here. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
That could have just brought him right back into the game.
I thought the 3rd was gone and the game was over, but nope. Figaro says, no, I don't want to die yet.
Yeah, Figaro says, I don't want to die yet, and Infy says, I want some more CCs.
Infy says, let's make a 5th CC, because this one is only for producing SCVs.
Who needs an army when you can have CCs? Like, this is quite a lot of CCs.
Infy must have been watching the game earlier, where he realised that SCVs are just such a good unit.
They are quite imbalanced. Do we finally have the mutas making their way across the map? This is the
Not a
first
very
time
large
the
clump
mutas
of
have.
Mutalisks, though, is it?
It's not. Let's see.
Are they going to be able to get anything done? There's a lot of working SCV. Why hasn't he killed all those SCVs making supply heat?
Yeah,
Please.
there's a free
Please,
pickup.
there's 3 of them. And that would supply block him.
Barely gets anything at this
No,
stage. Come on,
no,
this
does
can be much more
anything-
efficient.
No, there's those ones. What about those SCVs? No. What about these SCVs? Hooray! We found some SCVs.
And meanwhile, look at this, Terran's having none of it. He's just pushing, directly pushing the base.
That base is under fire
he
again.
needs to plant his Willow Mines and
Why are
things
all the
nicely.
medevacs going off on their own?
I think he A-moved into the main base. Oh dear,
oh
that's
no.
very bad engagement.
That's not how you'd use medevacs. No, this is not how medevacs work.
You have been pushed away, but really that could have gone
Oh
so
my
much
god,
better
the
for
medevacs are just bad medevacs. They are not doing their job.
Oh, and the mutas are going to intercept them. They use
Oh,
their
this is awful.
afterburners. This is
absolutely
absolute nightmare.
catastrophic. It's going so well for Infy, and then that play there where he pushed and forgot to follow the medevacs with his army really cost him.
Yeah, if he consolidates here and gets his mining up and running, he'll be alright, but I don't want him to overextend here. Neither the Zerg, actually. He really shouldn't be
No,
running
the
in.
Zerg doesn't have enough of a lead to push here. He just needs to sit back, but Infy needs to make sure he doesn't overextend either.
I feel he thinks he's more ahead than he is.
There's a
because
random tank.
Look at this, 10 Bailings,
I don't know
6
why
Smallings.
tank.
This is going to be a big push for our Zerg player, but
Yeah, the
he's
Zerg
actually
player's-
down in army supply. I don't think it's going to do too
He
much.
thinks he senses a weakness, but it's not actually there. Like the
Yeah.
defense, the Terran is too strong.
He's good flints though, the Terran player holding on.
Yeah, no, you can't do that, FIGARO. That's not going to work. Back up,
Yeah.
back up that dumper truck.
2 Thors are about to pop now. +3 attacks on the way. Terran,
the first
as the
Thor.
game, those tanks are locked in there. Does he realise? He is
No,
now
they're coming out
realising.
now. Yeah, they're coming out.
That's excellent. He's switching it up.
Random speedy overlord.
Another CC!
Oh, really? Where's this one? Next to his other one, which has become a planetary
How many
fortress.
does he have now? 1, 2, 3, 6?
He has too many. Is the 4 plus a planetary fortress plus 1 in construction,
Yeah.
so that's a lot.
6. And the mutas are coming back actually. They're getting some good harass, killing off the tech lab. Forcing the Terran army to. Actually, it's not in very good positioning. The mutas
These
are just
mutas
flying.
could be doing a lot better work, I feel, for FIGARO. They haven't
Really,
really
in the main
used a
base,
lot.
they could really just sack a
Yeah,
lot of
there's
the production.
nothing going on in here. There's like a few missile turrets over here, but look, there's free gas. There's like all of these buildings and tech labs and factories.
Yeah, yeah. And a supply block from our Zerg player, and this is not going to help matters. This is going to be a
Oh my
huge
God.
supply block. Oh my goodness, he needs about 4 more overlords. He's making 6, but yeah, this could be it. Actually, this could be the deciding push for our Terran player. He needs to
Look
again
at the supply differences with the
split
army as
nicely.
well.
Here come the Bailings, very big, good connections.
Bailings don't work on Thors. That's the
Just
problem.
too much. There's just simply too much. And
Mutas
v
can't
Thors,
fight here. That's all he's got in his army, though. He's got nothing left.
It's going to be close, but he's trading very, very poorly here. You don't want to be trading mutas against Storm Marine.
No.
Meanwhile, his third base is really under fire, and actually he's punking it down with 2 Marauders. He might get it.
I think he's going to get it.
will.
There's a lot of Lings coming out, though, that might just save it, but the Marauders are still there. He needs to deal with the Marauders, and nope, too late.
He could transfer them
Yeah,
up to
no.
his fourth base.
Yeah, this base isn't mining very much.
Can we check on our Terran players' income? This is pretty healthy. Excuse
Yeah,
me,
he's
and
got that base
completely-
mining. He's got, I don't know what this is. He's got this base mining. He's got
that
this base. Is this natural still mining? Yeah, the natural's still mining. Yeah, this one is a planetary.
Oh, this one.
No, this one's going to be a
Okay,
command
that's
center,
good.
an orbital command. This,
He's
that's a
mo-
starport.
Yeah, he's transitioning.
Are the battle
into-
cruisers coming?
I think they might be. Infy's like, I have got this game so hard.
I'm going to make battle cruisers now. That's actually not a good idea. I'm
We
just going
still have a supply block for our Zerg players. Maybe he has a bit.
Has he not got enough money to make overlords, or
He's
what?
falling
He's
further
not
and
making
further
anything.
behind.
He's stopped playing.
Has he got no mining going on? His income's going up very,
No,
very
he's now
slowly.
mining gas. I mean, he's only got this base mining. Like, this one's gone, nearly. This one's definitely gone. This one died. I don't...
Yeah, great engagement for the Zerg.
Oh, gee.
Attacking just before the siege tanks siege to the Willow Mines burrowed. This is very efficient, but look.
He's going to get a Thor again as well, though. None of these units can shoot up apart from that Thor. Except for, like, a handful of Marines, but, like...
But look, 28 Zergami to supply to 60.
Well,
and
FIGARO has
rising.
solved his supply block problem by killing all of his units.
It works.
It does.
Works.
That, yes, but it also usually means you're going to lose. He just doesn't want the space back.
I don't like this. Yeah, he's really spread out. If the Terran spots this, those two expansions at the top.
If the Zerg spotted this like years ago with the 52,000 mules on it, maybe that would have helped as well. There's another one as well, just to rub it in. These are distance
the
mining
long distance
for no
mining,
reason
those are going to get picked
whatsoever.
off. Another supply block
The Great
coming
Wall
with
of Baneling is about to occur though.
Here they come.
Here they
That's
come.
These tanks going to be really
And
firing them down.
yeah, they're going to do nothing at all.
Oh dear. Oh no.
That was expensive.
Doesn't even get the siege
I think
tank.
that's game. I think he's just going to GG out here. Like he doesn't.
I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him. If not here, look at this follow-up from Terran. The reinforcements are...
Here come the boys.
I'm coming.
There they are.
93 army supply with attack, I think, finished already. Well, here comes the scan. Here, so Terran now knows about both of the third bases at the top.
Yep, found both of them there.
But he doesn't care. He's like, I'm just going to go and kill you.
He doesn't
go
need to do anything special. He's got the huge army leaders. 101 army supply to 13. Like, what is FIGARO actually going to do?
He gets down the lair that has to be rebuilt there because the first base is
I
now.
don't think FIGARO can believe what is going on. He just doesn't want to GG.
Mainlings, we're down to 8 army supply.
To 106.
Not giving up, he's remaking the bailing nest, but
Well, his
just has
priority
no-
is 1 mutant, 6 meters, and a baby.
There we go, GG. And the Terra player gets a very solid win there, I think. Leveling up 1-1. I think this is
Yeah.
going to make for a really good final match,
It's going to be tense.
final game.
It's going to
sorry.
be very tense. It's impressive. Infy's done really well
Yeah,
playing against a Grandmaster player and
Yeah.
showing him he's no pushover.
I think he needs to be slightly careful of overbuilding CCs by a factor of 10, but apart from that,
Yeah, I
you know,
mean-
he's a solid player, that Infy.
Yeah, very, very solid economic long game play there. Alright, so
So we'll just get game.
the final map
Can we
pick
set up?
from FIGARO, and then we'll be...
There's so much stress if there's 2-2.